The city planner is really the main focus between what a community wants, what a developer wants, and what the city wants. And so the planner kind of takes the role of major communicator, kind of the nucleus of that, and kind of figures out a way for everyone to kind of win. I love being able to talk to people, being able to figure out the puzzles, and really that's all planning is big puzzles. The building goes here, the street goes here, or, you know, where's the water going? So it really is thinking about all these different pieces, how do they work together, and then the people aspect on top of that. You have to be able to talk to somebody, figure out, you know, what the engineer is talking about. Be able to talk to a neighbor and say, hey, you know, I know that this is what the engineer said. You may not understand that. Here's, in layman's terms, this is what they're saying. You have to think analytically, like you have to be not only good with people, but you have to be able to look at a plan or a map and say, okay, you know, there are these measurements and how do these work together, and is this too big, is this too small? So there is like a spatial part of it too. You know, you can't just look at 2D. You know, a piece of paper is a piece of paper. Once you look at things 3D, how do people actually live in it? How do people work in it? That's a whole separate part, and you kind of have to put yourself in that mindset too.
There are so many facets to planning. You know, there's airport planning, there's city planning, there's long range, doing more of a visionary role. You can just do so many different things with it, and so you can kind of find your niche. So I was a junior in college and had no idea what I was going to do with my undergraduate degree. I was a geography major at the time, and I actually did one of those self-assessment quizzes, and planning was on the list, and I had no idea what it was. And so I thought, I'll just take a class in Intro to City Planning, and I did, and within the first 15 minutes, I knew it was exactly what I wanted to do. We're kind of the hub for the planning process. Typically, we will write a staff report to send to the commissioners and kind of lay out our position on the plan. And then we also work with different departments like fire and public works and different entities like that within the city to get their comments, and it's really an iterative process. So all the comments come back to us, and then we bring it before the Planning Commission, and they make a recommendation to our City Council. There are so many pieces of development with the building side that are important to safety and health, and creating places that are important for people. They're gonna make memories there, they're gonna live there. Their whole lives happen in these places that we're planning, and so we just need to do the best job that we can to create quality places for them to do that.
It sounds a little grandiose, but we literally touch every permit that comes through the city. So we've had at least a small role in everything. We're definitely a piece of the whole puzzle. You're constructing your own home, you're getting a building permit, you're getting your trade permits, your mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. If you're doing something a little bit more ambitious, such as a city hall structure or a skyscraper, getting various specialized inspections, engineering reports, and we're making sure that you have the expertise to construct the building you're looking to build, and that you're issued the right permits so that we can certify what you did is correct, and that we can certify this particular structure is safe.
I oversee all of the business development in Raymore in terms of attracting new businesses to the city, working with the businesses that we have there right now, and making sure that their needs are being met and that they're able to be successful in the community. I work with a lot of developers that are wanting to be in Raymore for a number of reasons, whether that's a residential project or a new commercial project. And I kind of act as the liaison between the development community and everybody else that's inside City Hall. The first leg of the stool is attracting new businesses. Business retention is the second piece. So we have a lot of existing businesses that have been there for quite a while. And so working with them to make sure that they've got the space that they need, any opportunities for grants or some funding opportunities that may be out there. I work with other community partners to make those connections and make sure that they know what resources are available. Being outgoing and being good at communication is key. I'm out almost every day of the week talking to somebody, whether it's about a project that the city's trying to get or helping somebody that's already working on a project. It's definitely a very rewarding career path to be able to help new business owners, small business owners navigate the process that is city government, which can be very complex. I really enjoy explaining those processes to new businesses. Usually they're focused on just their business at hand, and there's so much other stuff going on around them. So helping those people get from point A to point B all the way to the end of their project is always very rewarding.
And so it's really fun, and you get to watch the built environment grow, and you get to be a part of that. You know, you drive down the street and you see a new building and you say, I was a part of that. You know, a little piece of that you got to do.
It's a field that I wish I would have known about sooner. I would have done a lot more research and just thrown myself into opportunities.
I enjoy it because I get to actually literally see what my work actually plays a role in and see it come to life.